vacancy?
Oh, we have 12, in fact. 12 cabins, 12 vacancies. Cabin 1. It's closer in case you want anything. Right next to the office. You get settled in, take off your wet shoes. If you want anything at all, just tap on the wall, because I'll be in the office.
Well, thank you, Mr. Bates.
Norman Bates.
So are we doing Psycho?
Why wouldn't they want to redo that one?
If it was done once well, why do it again?
Why in the world would anybody want to do this?
I don't get it.
You're messing with the Bible. Only someone as deranged and talented as Gus would think about doing this.
It's like Scientology. It's like some people are intrigued, some people are joining, some people are like totally like aghast it exists, afraid. If you wanted to remake a movie, you should remake a movie like Psycho. You could make it in color, you could cast modern day actors to play the characters. The only reason to actually do it again is to preserve all those things that made it really good.
Is there any screenplay that has been remade? Very few, but Hamlet, many times.
I was supposing that people weren't really watching the film. I mean, there were film students watching it, and people caught it on television sometimes.
Psycho? No, I never seen it. Never heard of it. Hitchcock, is that what you said? Ooh, I never heard of that.
It hasn't the same currency in today's movie-going audiences. It's mainly people who are psychophiles.
We want to watch movies that are made by people that are living with us, you know, in our day, you know, rather than a piece of history.
Hi, Gus. How are you? Nice to see you. The way I feel about it is I'm very flattered, you know, and I know my father would be flattered that people want to remake his movies.
Right.
You know, I think it's wonderful.
There are many, many outstanding filmmakers, but there's only a very few, which Gus is one of, that could get away with doing something like this.
Thank you, Mr. Bates.
Norman Bates.
Vince was somebody that was completely conceivable as his character. I think of it as the centerpiece of the film.
Here I am checking this girl into my motel from this movie that has happened way before and I saw as a kid.
I've never even seen Psycho. I just wanted to work with Gus.
Emotions are essentially the same. Even if it's a little different, it's all right.
I don't want it to be any different.
You want it to be exactly the same?
Yes, that's the thing. You get to add your personality to somebody else's behavior, and it's just wacky.
We are appropriating it to make it a 90s film, you know, that's for sure.
As we work on it, it becomes more and more clear that it's not necessarily ordinary logic. It's more the uncontrolled and symbolic logic of a nightmare.
The boy's best friend's his mother.
You know, if anyone ever spoke to me the way I heard, the way she talked to you.
Sometimes when she talks to me like that, I feel like I could curse her out and leave her forever. I don't hate her. I hate what she's become. She's ill.
Wouldn't it be better if you put her someplace?
Put her in someplace. Have you ever seen the inside of one of those places? The laughing and the tears? My mother in there? She's harmless.
She's hurting you. I meant well.
People always mean well. It's not as if she were a maniac. She just goes a little mad sometimes. We all go a little mad sometimes.